Good evening and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm Ron Hartrandt and here's what's happening today. My colleague Crocodile Dundee is going to tell you the latest stories and what's happening in Florida these past days. Now, we're going to take a shift to sports and talk about soccer, football, and the latest and most interesting facts about sports. And later, we'll take you inside Kendrick Lamar's and Drake's exciting beef. Out of personal experience, it's very exciting. And at very last, we are going to take a look at the political news and what's happening all around the world involving that. Stay with us. We'll be right back with those stories and more here on Pookie Wookie 96.
Thank you, Ron. Now, recently on a Tuesday night in Port Orange, Florida, a man started firing shots after a fight with his neighbor. He fired those shots near law enforcement. Brett McPeak, 32 years old, confronted the police and during this confrontation said he had to drink his beer because it was cold and proceeded to do so.
Sir, I need to calm you down. This is a police. I am a police officer by the law of Alabama.
I need one sip.
Why do you need
it's cold. Me personally, I'll do that. Another recent development involving a Florida man takes place in Sarasota, Florida. A 32-year-old Land O'Lakes man was arrested on Sunday morning after he stole a Hillsborough County District school bus and drove it to Miami while high and drunk.
Hey, pull over. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, are you on drugs? Sir, you need to step out of the vehicle. Sir, you need to step out of the vehicle right now. Sir, you need to step out. Oh my God!
Now that sounds like a good time to me. Back to you, Ron.
Thank you very much, Crocodile Dundee. The 2024 NBA playoffs are full of swing with intense matchups as the teams are fighting for the championship. The Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves have now got to the Game 7, and every sports enthusiast and basketball always knows that Game 7 is the most intense and heated one. In soccer news, the UEFA Champions League final is just around the corner with Manchester City faced off against Real Madrid. The highly anticipated match will determine Europe's best club of the season, meanwhile. Leverkusen are still unbeaten since 51 games. Wow, isn't that crazy?
Oh, that is.
And they have the longest running streak in soccer history. Now, did you know that the longest tennis match in history lasted 11 hours and 5 minutes? It was played over 3 days at Wimbledon 2010 between John Isner and Nicolas Mahut, with Isner ultimately winning the marathon matchup. Now, isn't that crazy? Back to you, George.
Thank you, Ron. Now, in other recent developments, a beef has taken not only music but the world by storm. Grabbing a Nobel Peace Prize winner, Kendrick Lamar has started a beef with famous rapper and singer Drake. At first, this beef started off as a very light, almost funny beef that was really just throwing basic shots at each other until Kendrick Lamar released his single Meet the Grahams, where he allegedly exposed Drake for being a pedophile and hiding another child from the rest of the world, along with a long line of other accusations. Drake then responded and people thought he had won until evidence came up to support Kendrick's claims. Kendrick then released his hit #1 single, Not Like Us, where he dissed Drake again and celebrated winning the beef. Drake is now in shambles and doesn't know what to do. Back to you, Ron.
Thank you, Crocodile Dandy. As elections come closer to the competitive race between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump, in the national poll, Biden holds a slight lead at 52% compared to Trump's 48%. The campaign trail is becoming increasingly continuous, with the key battleground states showing varying results reflecting a closely divided electorate.
We want to give a special thanks to everyone who tunes into Pookie Wookie 96 News, and have a wonderful day.
And a pig! Jesus Christ, why was
that was hard. That was actually like really hard.